Hi, I'm Shannon Baker, and we're here in Chocowinity, North Carolina, where two long-lost relatives are catching up on some much-needed time together.
I've always known I was adopted from day one, and I didn't want to pass on any genetic issues. So my godmother in England said she would go do some research for me. And adoption records in England are locked up. So, but she got copies of birth records and so and so and so, marriage records. And lo and behold, there's a birth certificate for this young lady here. And I've been searching for 45 years, and it went through the embassy and all kinds of agencies, but the records are locked, so I kept on hitting a wall. And then I did my DNA. And a cousin who became, I think she's like a fifth cousin in England, was really into the genealogy, and she had a slight match with me. She said, what are you trying to find, Lisa? I said, I'm trying to find my sister. And I gave her a copy of the birth certificate, so on and so forth. 2 years later, December 2019, I get an email. Lisa, we've got somebody that's really, really close. Do you have permission to reach them? And I said, go for it. So it turned out to be her son.
My son, yeah, my youngest son, had done ancestry DNA to find out more about his grandparents. So there was one particular morning I'm driving to work, and my eldest daughter and my youngest son are sending me loads and loads of texts. Mum, 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 you need to contact us, you need to contact us. There's a lady that's looking for you. She wants to talk to you. And so when I did talk to her, she explained to me, I've been doing this DNA, and there's a lady that matches. I think she's your sister. And then when we got talking and she told me some information, I had that very information myself, because same as Lisa, when I was adopted, my adopted parents compiled a folder for me that had letters from my biological mum while she was still pregnant with me, and they were talking about the adoption and everything else. So what this lady was telling me, I knew was the truth. And then we did a DNA test, which obviously came back that Lisa is 100% my sister. So I only knew about this 2 years ago. I had no idea that I had a sister. Yeah.
My mom was a war bride, and they adopted me, actually got permission from Parliament to take me out of England. She married a fellow from Massachusetts. When they got me, they didn't tell anybody in the family. They said, just meet us at Logan Airport. We have a special package with us. And it was me. And that's the end of that story.
I think you build, even though we've been FaceTiming each other, so we know what each other look like, you still build up this impression of what this person's going to be. And I was so surprised that we were the same height. Something stupid like that. It was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, you are the same height as me. I just think bigger sister, you know, and yes.
Well, I am bigger sister.
Yeah, yeah. It was very nerve-wracking, and obviously we had a long journey and nerves and everything. But yeah, it was, wow. You know, as you were walking towards the entrance, it's like, oh my God, she's going to jump on me any minute now. She'll be here.
For 45 years, I've dreamed of what my sister was, and I always hoped that she was happy and healthy somewhere on this planet. I assume she was probably in England. And then, like Amanda says, you kind of have a dream of what you think this person is. So I had built up this image of this sister that I had hoped I'd have. And I am so fortunate. She's everything I could ever wish for a sister. I'm blown away. It's been a little spooky how much we're alike. We've only been together now about 24 hours, but it's spooky how many things.
Similarities.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a little spooky.
That's the whole thing with Thanksgiving, isn't it? You know, I mean, this is our first Thanksgiving. I've never done Thanksgiving in my life, and for us, this felt the ideal time to just come. This was the best time that it could possibly be.
You know, as humans, the best gift we can give anybody is love. Mm. And this whole room right now is just So good luck.